Looking on cars. All right, so let's get straight to the point. What I'm looking for NQ. I'm just going to recap, blah 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 blah. So listen, I went on a I was on a 4 hour, and I'm like, hey, this looks like it could be liquidity, low key. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see this thing just spiking up without taking this. So what that's just my intuition saying that. So I was looking for. I'm like, hey, there has to be some sort of fair value gap that we tap into. Checked it on 1 hour. No fair value gap. But I'm like, hey, I seen this right here. I'm like, that didn't tap in too deep in that fair value gap. So now that has to be a high time frame fair value gap. So I checked on 2 hour, nothing. And I'm like, all right, 3 hour for sure. Boom, 3 hour fair value gap, untouched. That's the throwing liquidity. So what I was looking for on NQ, I was saying, hey, is this liquidity? Can we bounce off of this hourly wick? And I was asking myself that. I was like, maybe. Let's see. How are we supposed to see, Aaron? Well, let me go on a low time frame, right? We went a 5 minute. No order block. Very interesting. So there's no order block. That means there's nothing that could really push this price down. And why would I go on a 1 minute? 1 minute is the weakest time frame. Even though most likely will be an order block. Yeah, which is that wouldn't push nothing. That wouldn't push price all the way down to that 3 hour untouched fair value gap. So I'm like, yeah, frick it. That's mostly gonna be liquidity. So I'm looking for right here. I'm looking at the hourly, and I'm saying that we're gonna sweep this most likely, right? And after I sweep this, I'll be looking for sell opportunities from this 1 hour POI. So that's order block. Do I have absolute faith in this right here? Not really, honestly. As you can see, we're creating a 1 hour untouched fair value gap right now, which that can probably be swept Asian session, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely going to look for sell opportunities for this 3 hour untouched fair value gap that can most definitely get touched. New month, guys, as you know, new month. So looking on the monthly, we got a small retracement, like I said. So we did create a bottom wick already, which is very interesting. Is that enough to push up? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm not seeing too much things. Going on weekly, we're definitely on this 4 hour fair value gap that I did not see. So 4 hour fair value gap plus overlapping bigger block. Let's push this price up a little bit. Still small wick. Did not hit OTE at all. Yeah. Oh, did it? Okay, did not hit OTE of that zone. It did hit equilibrium, but that was already established. But yeah. So my bias is this 3 hour untouched fair value gap. We definitely push down from this POI right here. What else? Oh, especially inverted fair value gap as well. So yeah, knowing this right here, that's my bias. We could just push up and just like say frick this and just go bow. So I'm saying, like, we can just like bow. You know, some dumb stuff. You know, we could just forget about that. But that would be my bias. I'm looking for gold. Let's talk about it, right? So yeah. So as you see on a 4 hour, I was looking at 4 hour, and this was an untouched fair value gap, which is my bias, right? As you can see, it went up, but did I make any profits? No. In fact, I went in negatives. I lost a trade, yes, and sell. Lost about $30, but I didn't really care. Going on a 5 minute. Let me tell you the reason why I hopped in and where I got stomped out at. It went up, and this is why I'm not gonna really trade gold anymore, because honestly, I don't like how gold works. It looks clean, yes. I'm with you. Like, this whole 4 hour thing, like, it looked real clean. I'm like, all right, we're gonna definitely go up in there, but it looked clean. So I was saying, hey, we just created this 5 minute order block, coming off of this 15-minute order block, also in OTE, also in fair value gap. So I'm like, hey, listen, we're definitely gonna go up, most likely. So I'm like, hey, I mark out this order block right here, and as you can see, I won a good risk reward ratio. I wanted to was cool, but I wanted something bigger, right? So what I did, I went on a lower time frame after tapping into this this order block right here. This order block right here. I seen that we had a 1 minute order block as well. So I was thinking, hey, we tapped in right here, went up, created order block. So I'm like, hey, I feel like I need to hop in. So my trash behind. Listen, the main reason why I lost because we did not hit equilibrium, and I sat there and I still hopped in, undisciplined, botanist, trash, right? But at least I know why I lost. My self-relaxed, whatever. So I hopped in right here. I drew this right here, put in my stop loss right below the 78. Right below the 78 level, and also aiming for this right here, which is a cool 1-2, almost a 1-3, whatever. And I'm like, hey, this looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I hop in, went the price a little bit, crashed down, crashed down again, stopped out. And that's why I just didn't look at gold. It's just clouding. Honestly, this pushed up, went down, pushed up again. I would have probably hopped in again right here, off of this inverse fair right gap, and then break a structure, blah blah. I would expect to do something like this, bow, break a structure, and then went up. But no, I would have probably hopped in right there and got stomped out once again. So that's what I'm saying. Gold is not me really, to be honest. It went up. Listen, my draw on liquidity is absolutely correct. It went up, and that's the main point. It went up, right? We're correct, but we're wrong. But whatever. EUR on the 4 hourly. Yeah, my whole thing. I was saying on a monthly, we just created a new month wick, which is true. And I'm like, hey, we really don't have a wick, to be honest. This is a teeny wick. I feel like we're gonna retrace back down. So I'm looking for sell opportunities now, because I feel like this wick is way too small. I feel like we need to retrace back more into this candle, right? So I'm looking for sell opportunities. Going on here, I drew out OTE on this daily candle right here. Don't ask me why I did it. Don't ask me. That was just me. I felt like we need to, if we're gonna retrace back into something, we need to retrace at least back into this daily OTE. That's just me.
Tell me you don't never.
So I went on hourly. I'm like, hey, I marked the daily OTE that we had, and I'm like, hey, on hourly we have this untouched fair value gap. Could be drawn liquidity, which I'm looking for, right? But I see we had this untouched 1 hour fair value gap as well that we did not touch at all. So I wanted to see it hop in here and go down. But as you can see, what I have marked the SMT, because on a GBP USD, it is the SMT. Can I push price down 100%? I'm not too sure, honestly, and I'm not confident. So, I'm not really looking at things. I'll want to see it reaches back into here. For this fair value gap, I want to see it do that before going down. But either way, my whole bias is pretty much sales. For the most part. And yeah, that's basically everything. But the main thing I'm looking at is NAS, definitely, most likely. I feel like it could be clean, and I feel like there's a lot of liquidity out here that we can seek out. Then again, NAS does its own thing sometimes. I like the way NAS looks. It's like a pattern every time. But listen, so this is just me, and we also created this when I went to fair gap. That could be one of y'all buys, not me. But yeah, on a Bitcoin, BS. I don't really care that much. DXY, I don't really trade it. Probably a monthly fair value gap I marked. My bad. Daily fair value gap, whatever. Alright, yeah, that's whatever. And that's about it, honestly. I have nothing else to say on these things. Let me not say that. I probably have a lot to say on these other things. But that's just what I got right now, at least. So yeah, quick little stream, recap, whatever you wanna call it, forecast, yeah. But I'm out.